I'm Sugandha. Hello everyone. How are you all? Today, I would like to draw your attention towards a very interesting concept of biology, which we are going to study in context to cells. And this is known as cell biology. Dear students, cell biology is a very important academic discipline, a basic science that lays the foundation of many advanced techniques and technologies in life sciences. Before I further move on to my discourse, I would request you that your curiosity is always welcome. Please do not hesitate. If you have any queries, I will be more than happy to answer in the class. Coming on to the subject, cell biology, this was formerly known as cytology. Cytology is derived from a Greek word that is kaitos, and kaitos means something which is empty. We can call it as a container or a small room. And logi or logos means the study or discourse. So cell biology is basically an amalgamation of cell and biology. Now, cell is the basic structural fundamental unit of life, and that is how the concept of life originated. Biology is again derived from two words, bios and logi. Bios, something which contains life in it. So maybe a microbial cell, a plant cell, a bacteria, or an human cell line. So when we study the living organisms in context to their cells, then this is known as cell biology. Now, this study is done on two different levels. The first is the microscopic level, and the second is at the molecular level. We go deep into the study of molecules. Now, what the cells do actually? The cells carry out a number of processes. It is a single fundamental structural unit of life, and this is how the cell, they divide and form tissues, and tissues form organs, and organs form organ systems, and a complete individual is formed. So moving on to hierarchical organization of how a cell divides, we will study before that what are the physiological properties of the cell, how the cell looks like, what is the shape, size, occurrence, distribution, and appearance. So, the structure of cell. Now, how do the cells interact with each other and their surroundings, their environment? And here, I would like to throw light on the importance of this whiteboard, dear class. Let this whiteboard act as a messenger, a mediator, which helps us to connect better with each other. So, again coming on to what actually cell biology encompasses: the interaction with the different cells and the surroundings, the chemical composition of cells, what are they made of? If they are living, then they do certainly carry out life processes. Next, how do they divide? How do the cells reproduce? And in the further lecture series, you are going to get an overview of how the cells divide, the cell theory also, how the cells die, apoptosis, how the cell death occurs. So these are fundamental features which we are going to study under the umbrella of cell biology. You are further going to study about who are those pioneering scientists who have contributed a lot in the research and development of cell biology. So, cell biology, dear students, encompasses a great diversity where we study single cell organisms, maybe a protozoa or a bacteria, and we study multicellularity, where the division of labor is performed, cells divide, form tissues, and they keep on working and sustain the other life processes of an organism. So here, multicellularity displayed by plant cells, animal cells, and human cell lines. Now, coming on to various branches of cell biology. How the cell biology finds more scope and application in today's times, in today's scenario, where we talk about science, we talk about the living body, the life processes, we talk about genes, that is genetics, we talk about pathology, cell pathology or cytopathology, we talk about biochemistry, we talk about taxonomy, that is the science of identification of a plant or an animal. We talk about microbiology, where the study deals with the structure and function of various kind of microbes. We study about advanced sciences like biotechnology, that is making use of cells and cell lines and creating designer cells, designer organisms, transform cells, and giving society something really fruitful. So I hope you got an overview of what cell biology is, what does it inculcates, and how the cell biology is really important for us to study if we go into a deeper context of how the cells function, how the cells work, and how do they work independently, performing and sustaining various life processes. Thank you everyone. I would like to welcome, if you have any queries, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.